Welcome, viewers. This is the part 3 of my presentation on why is French classical menu so important. In fact, why is France so important and why is French everything so important? We are discussing in this video series. In this video, I would like to focus on 4 main aspects to share with you my understanding about uniqueness of French cuisine. And these 4 aspects are: number 1, geography of France, the location of France. Number 2 is the gastronomic aspect of French cuisine. Gastronomy as in selecting the right ingredients, cooking, serving, and eating great food, nutritious food. That is gastronomy. That is number 2. Number 3, I would like to talk about the culture of France. And here I would like to highlight religion and its influence on eating. France is predominantly a Catholic Christian country. So that is the third aspect. And the fourth aspect would be the ingredients which are unique to French cuisine. It is, of course, part of gastronomy. And so, on these 4 areas, I would like to concentrate my discussion on. Let us start with, first of all, geography. In my video part 2, I spoke about Indian regional cuisine and how different parts of India, they have their own unique cuisine, their own unique style of dishes, preparation methods. And I had said that in these regional cuisine, the 2 most important factors are the location of that region, the geographical location of that region, and what is the produce, what they are able to produce in that region. Now, this is very critical. So, I would not discuss about Indian regional cuisine. I would talk about the French cuisine. Again, I know France is a big country. It's not a small country, and it also has its own regional cuisine. So, I'm giving a general presentation and not as a specialist of French cuisine, but as a learner and as an experienced teacher of French cuisine. So, the France has some unique advantages. The first advantage is it is close to Mediterranean Sea. Mediterranean Sea gives it a climate which is called Mediterranean, and it is a very pleasant climate. A climate which is not very harsh, it is pleasant. It also has a vast coastline along the Atlantic Ocean on its western coast. So it also has an abundance of seafood, shellfish. And the third factor is its soil in many areas, which is chalky. So it does not absorb or retain water, but it also has abundant rainfall. So this kind of soil and rainfall is ideal for cultivation of grapes. So you see all these 3 factors, they combine into making a unique location which has abundance of food, abundance of meat, abundance of dairy product, game, the hunted birds and animals is not so abundant, but it exists. And then the soil, which is just perfect for cultivation of grapes, and grape is the prime ingredient for making of wines, alcoholic wine, and other beverages are made from wine. So, this is which I would like you to understand that French cuisine is rich. It has a wide range of ingredients. It has multiple options. They also have a lot of vegetables. Their crop pattern, they do have a severe winter, no doubt about it, but they start harvesting from springtime, which is somewhere around Feb end and March, and the harvesting, it goes on till the end of rainy season. It's only in the winter when I think the crops are not so abundant, maybe because of the snowfall, the severe winter, maybe the farms are not fit for farming, or maybe you're not able to go out and cultivate land. So, for at least 8 to 9 months, France has abundant food, abundant fish, abundant meat, dairy product, and also grows a lot of grapes which are perfect for making wines of all varieties: white wine, red wine, rosé wine, champagne. And like I said, human nature, it aims towards perfection. And therefore, the cuisine of France, the wine of France, it is constantly evolving. You'll be surprised to know that the 17 courses of menu is not followed anywhere anymore. The gastronomic principles, the ideas which were once very popular, which were believed to be scientific, they are not believed anymore. And we have moved to another form of cooking where we have straight from farm to table. We have molecular cuisine where we are applying the ideas of chemistry into the kitchen and experimenting with food to create something new. So, this brings us to the food habits. Food habit and your habit for music, they have one thing in common. They are similar. In fact, food and music is quite similar. Music is my first love, and while I was going through music lessons, I came across this, that your taste for music is just like your taste for food. What you have been consuming since your childhood, that is what you prefer. And that is why when we listen to music of some other country, some other area, we find it strange, even though it is musical. It has the same pleasant musical notes, but since it is not that we are used to listening or hearing, we don't like it. Similarly, food habits are also very deep rooted, and we prefer eating what we have been eating all these years since our childhood. But we do like some novelty, some newness in our food. And this is what motivates the chef to experiment. And then we have science. Science is also ever evolving, ever experimenting, ever discovering, learning new things. So, science has also occupied a major space in our kitchens. And those who are going to have a career in food production, they would realize it very soon. We also have the concept of organic farming, not using pesticides, not using fertilizers or chemicals of any kinds. In fact, we are also gradually saying no to preservatives because we are afraid that those chemicals which are used in preservation could be causing serious diseases. So, what are the food habits of French? The first food habit of French is they like to have fresh food, number one. They like to have fresh bread. They make the bread every day. Third thing, they use butter primarily in their cooking, and recently the healthy trend towards olive oil is there, but butter is a prime ingredient of French cuisine, French classical cuisine. And the fourth thing is dairy products, and especially cheese. Cheese is a preserved food, a naturally preserved food. It has a long a tradition which has come from the Christian monasteries. Uh, Monasteries are where Christian monks they live, just like we have Bodh bhikshus in India. Uh, they live in monasteries away from the towns, cities, but they also need to eat. So there are many food practices, food habits, which are there in the monasteries, and if they are good, if they are pleasant, then they get incorporated into the life of the common people as well. So cheese is another common food ingredient of France. And finally, meat. They eat all kinds of meat, number one. Different religions have sanctions. They say don't eat this. For example, the Muslims, the Islam will say don't touch pork. The Hindus will say don't touch beef. Christianity, I don't think, has any such restrictions. If there are, I don't know. Uh, we have another religion, Jewish religion. They have like a sanction against animals with hooves, like they don't eat horse. But in Europe, even horse meat is eaten. That's what I read somewhere on Wikipedia. Uh, I would like to give one more example of food habits in India. Like we have Jains. Jains in India, they have a belief not to eat the root vegetables. So Jains would not have potatoes in their menu, radish, anything which grows underground, they will not have it, and they have their own logic for it. You, in fact, can do a research on all these religions, what they like, what they don't like. So Christianity does not place many restrictions on the type of meat they can eat. And I was watching a program on France 24. It's a news channel. So there was a program which talked about the uniqueness of what French habits. So they talked about frog legs. They eat frog legs in bulk. They also make a sausage. Sausage is made with intestine of pork, and we have stuffing of meat, minced meat with spices. It's a preserved meat which can be consumed during long winters when maybe fresh produce is not available. So all the preserved meat dishes, all the preserved vegetables are kept for the long, severe winters in Europe. So in the same video on France 24, the anchor, the hostess, she said that we eat all the parts of an animal. So right from brain to the hoof of the animal is eaten, is consumed in some way or the other. And those who are students of food production, they would realize it. There are terms like offals, which are the internal organs of the animal. Even the hoof of the animal is converted into jelly, aspic jelly. So French cuisine has these unique features. I am not making this video to inform you. I am a teacher of front office, and I have been teaching front office for the last 14 years now, and I taught service long time back. Purpose of my making this video is to just create that curiosity, create that interest, so that you start doing your own research. And I'm going to make a video very soon on learning how to learn. And there I'll tell you not to depend on your teacher for everything. Of course you don't, but I'll just confirm it scientifically. So this video, in which we talked about the uniqueness of French cuisine, its geographic location, its proximity to Mediterranean Sea and Atlantic Ocean, its soil and rain pattern, which is perfect for growth of wines, and wines are the ingredient for making of wine. Their love for fresh produce, fresh bread. They don't have any restrictions on meat. They can eat all kinds of meat, and they also eat almost all parts of the animal. The dairy products are used primarily in French cuisine. Butter as a cooking medium is very popular. Olive oil is of course used because it is considered as healthy and something which kills the cells which cause cancer. So France does have a unique geography, unique gastronomy, unique culture, and that's all in this presentation. In the next video, I will talk about some other aspects. If you have any questions, any doubts, please ask in the comments. Thank you for watching this far, Have a nice day. Have a great day.